Hey there guys, it's Salis, and welcome back once again to Gaming Outside the Box. Now, I know what you're thinking, because you all remember in the Assassin's Creed Syndicate video when I said this. You never know, this might be the last unboxing of 2015, if Xavi ever delivered my Just Cause 3 Collector's Edition. But lo and behold, the fates have conspired in my favour, so this week we will be unboxing this monster. If you thought the Assassin's Creed Syndicate box was big, this has got it beat. This is the Just Cause 3 PC Collector's Edition. It is so mahoosive that I have got no choice but to unbox this on the floor as opposed to using the table. So, with that being said, going down. So welcome to my floor. I realise from your perspective it's going to look no different because I've just put the same background on the floor. But this is the box. It is so big that we are, once I start unboxing this, going to have to refocus the camera. It stands a... Let's have a look. Let's measure it up against my friend Arnold here. It is actually taller than Arnold is long. So if that's a pretty good reference for you, then so be it. So let's get this big ass box unboxed. And editing masterclass, refocusing in 3, 2, 1. Okay. First of all, as with all collector's editions, you have the game. This is the day 1 edition, although I got it about week 2, so you know, things, swings and roundabouts. What DLC does it say this comes with? Hold on. Doesn't say on the box. Right, next. Next we have an art book. Again, this is fairly standard fare for any collector's edition, but I like the collector's editions where I don't have to worry about actually opening the book myself because they supply them already open. So that's kind of a cool thing. Oh my god, this game looks cool. This game looks so cool. Jesus. And I have read on the back of the box, it is once again the game that is trying to set the records for largest sandbox in video games. I think it's got something like 400 square kilometers this time as opposed to the previous, what was it, 75 square kilometers? I don't know. And you may have noticed this time I'm not harping on about the box. That's because the box is just a white box. That design is all on a paper sleeve. Now this is definitely going to be too big to put all in shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my usual drag over. This is the map of the island. Just to give you some idea of scale. Again, very high quality paper used for this. But it is glossy, so it is going to reflect a hell of a lot off the lighting. Yep. We've got us a big sandbox, alright. Pulling it across now. For what it's worth, this is incredibly detailed. And no doubt will be useful as a cheat sheet when I'm playing the game. Like, where's that thing? Oh, I don't know. I'll look on the map. Anything interesting on the back? It's just a poster, but let's be honest, we're going to be using this thing for its map qualities, not for its poster qualities. So let's fold this up. Master of map folding. And people say they're impossible to fold. Right then. We all know what you came for. And ask and you shall receive. Here is Collector's Edition Prize Part 1. I know, it doesn't really look like much. But wait, there's more. So much more. Now, how does this attach to the thing? Aha! I see, I see. Just like the Fallout 4 Collector's Edition, this has a stupid thing you strap onto your arm. It is a fairly accurate representation of the hookshot, although as you can see it is royally bent. Thank you, Zavi. I hope you're taking note. Only just straight out the box. Ruined. I will have to see if I can fix this at some point, because it does look like kind of a cool collector's item, but hook shots don't have 90-degree bends in them. If they did, they would be, and speak it with me ladies and gentlemen, completely pointless. And now, this isn't anything to do with damage in shipping. This is entirely to do with the way it's been stored. The styrofoam they've used to secure this into the box is what I would describe as hella tight, to the point whereby it would ultimately damage whatever it's doing. Do not ask me what these plastic things are for. I have not yet read the instructions. But as for a replica, it is actually quite good. You've got your GPS marker on it and your various bits and bobs that you're going to be using in the game. It does look a bit worn, so obviously this has been field tested. This isn't just some, oh, here's this prototype thing that we've got, please don't break it. Oh, what's that? You've already damaged it. Too late. But yeah, if it wasn't for that massive 90-degree bend at the end of it, and the fact that it's supposed to, according to the back of the box, which I will show you in a minute, sit nice and pretty, but it looks like this could use a bit of Viagra. This is a massive letdown. When a product comes damaged, not by delivery, but by pretty much by design, that is a massive letdown. And considering the price of this and the fact that I had to wait for them because they allowed for pre-order without even having them into the shop to start with, letting my rage simmer. But yeah, like I said, this is supposed to be the selling point of this collector's edition. Honestly, not best pleased is a good term to use. So I think it's about time we gave my conclusion, but before I do that, as I said I would, that is how Mr. Hookshot is supposed to look. Not bent at 90 degrees. I'm not even going to bother including photos of this because I've got a pretty strong suspicion that that was a freak accident and I'm probably going to have to seek a replacement. But if you want me to include photos on a future unboxing, then let me know by all means and I will put some photos on. And I will be doing the usuals test, which I will let you know about in the conclusion. So let's head back up to the wall of interesting items and we can provide my conclusions on this. Just Cause 3 PC Collector's Edition. Honestly, map, great. Game, gonna be great. The art book looks amazing. Selling point, however, the collectible replica of the hookshot, or grappling hook if you want to be specific. A little underwhelming. I mean, yes, it's got the ability to fit on the wrist of a small child, but if you are an actual adult grown man, then you haven't got a fucking chance in hell. And as you can see, with some cajoling, we have kind of fixed that 90-degree bend problem by turning it into, well, the actual look of the statue from the box. Still, whatever they've used to make the cord on that, it's not rope, but it's not steel cable either, and it's really, really weird. It's awkward to work with, hard to move. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good looking thing, and I did promise I would do my usual litmus test, and for the first time since I've owned it, I can safely say, it is bigger than the Dark Souls statue. We have a new winner. I don't want to touch it, because The plastic stands, it's only very, very, very loose and flimsy. So basically, this is never going to move ever again. If this gets dust on it, fuck it, I can't clean it. But yeah, I am going to include some photos, and I will do so at the end of this video. Because now I've got it to kind of vaguely look like what it's supposed to look like. I think you deserve to see it. But does this justify it being a collector's edition and having to wait 2 weeks extra for delivery? No! I think the only way it could have justified its price at that point was if this was an actual grappling hook launcher that I could actually mount to my actual wrist. I have seen so many spoiler videos on YouTube. I have heard how amazing this game is from so many places, and I'm there like going, come on, Xavi, hurry the fuck up. And yes, I promise this will be the last gaming outside the box for 2015. No, really it is. So, until then, I've been Salis. Stay tuned for photos, and I will see you next time.